is wealth. You probably heard this all the time. But come to think about it, why do news, parents, or maybe friends always remind us that health is something we must protect? Does it affect our whole life? Or maybe it causes problems for all of us? Let's be true. We always adopted that health is just a simple aspect of our lives. However, all of these hesitations change as we face one of the biggest threats to our health safety, the COVID-19.
What exactly is COVID-19?
Coronavirus, commonly known as COVID-19, is a contagious disease caused by a type of virus, SARS-CoV-2. As of December 21, the virus infected approximately 275 million people all around the world. In terms of death, there are 5.36 million and it continues to rise. COVID-19 rapidly conquers the whole world because the virus can transfer from person to person. Most of the vulnerable persons are the elders, 60 plus years old, especially the ones who have comorbidities. COVID-19 attacks internal organs, specifically the lungs and the liver. The higher the age, the high chance of having severe COVID-19. With this, we can be so assured, still it can attack everyone. The only thing we can do is to sanitize and keep our bodies healthy. Coronavirus is indeed dangerous and continues to spread freely. But how do we supposed to stop this virus? Well, have you ever heard the term infrared waves? Basically, this wave help us in our daily lives in terms of cooking, cameras, and even scanning a person's temperature. With the various use of this wave, scientists successfully made a technological device called thermal scanners, where it magnifies a person's body temperature. From having a thermal scanner in public places, the administration can easily identify those people who have a fever. With all the good uses of thermal scanners, it has also a downside. According to BBC, thermal scanners cannot detect if a person is positive or negative in COVID-19. However, it still helps the government in controlling the widespread of COVID-19 throughout the country. Infrared waves are surely helpful in our daily lives, especially nowadays. But let's get deeper and explore where the infrared waves came from, the electromagnetic waves. In simple terms, you might not notice that electromagnetic waves are actually always beneficial to our lives. In terms of medicines, products, or even technology, electromagnetic waves are there to guide us. In the medical industry, radio waves, one of the electromagnetic waves, are used to make MRIs or what we call magnetic resonance imaging, where it helps doctors to scan the whole body of a person. Another type of electromagnetic wave is ultraviolet rays. It gives vitamin D3 which helps in maintaining good bone and muscle strength. Electromagnetic waves are still explored by scientists. You might be shocked that scientists will develop a highly technological device using electromagnetic waves that will make our lives much easier. But how do I get the information I stated? Does it have credible sources? Well, we find out. Having credible information is hard to find, especially nowadays, since fake news started to spread on social media. Based on my personal experience, I was once scrolling in Facebook, and I read a statement where it says that quarantine is already over. I immediately felt happiness since COVID-19 avoided us from going outside, so I shared the news with my family, relatives, and friends. But a couple of minutes passed, I checked the comment section and it says that the information is fake. That's why personal research is the key to avoid fake news. With research, we can easily verify if the news we got is credible or not. Also, we can develop new ideas by researching a certain subject we want to study. For example, gathering data about the daily cases in the Philippines and making a new concept that will lessen the cases per day. Overall, research is important since it allows us to explore more and develop new ideas that might improve our life. Going back in COVID-19, with the help of scientists worldwide, they find a way in battling coronavirus, the vaccines. From the humans who serve as the variables, scientists have a chance to study antibodies in a person's body that can lessen the impact of COVID-19. With the use of antibodies, scientists all around the world develop vaccines. From the different studies, these vaccines will help the person to receive less impact from COVID-19, which will help the person to recover quickly. That's why I encourage everyone to get vaccinated. There is still hope. If we continuously get vaccinated, we will no longer suffer from the pandemic we experience. So, get vaccinated and avoid COVID-19. To conclude, we will win the battle against the COVID-19 if we people follow the health protocols and guidelines issued by the government. People should also get vaccinated to avoid having COVID-19. As they say, bakuna ng pag-asa. I hope everyone will overcome their fear and the vaccinated people will continue to rise until we reach herd immunity. This long term fight will come to an end. We just need to have faith and trust in the Almighty God. That's all, and thank you for listening. To conclude, we will win the battle against the COVID 19 if we people follow the health protocols and guidelines issued by the government. People should also get vaccinated to avoid having COVID 19. As they say, bakuna ng pag-asa. I hope everyone will overcome their fear and the vaccinated people will continue to rise until we reach herd immunity. This long-term fight will come to an end. We just need to have faith and trust in the Almighty God. That's all, and thank you for listening.